it's me, and today I'm so excited. I'm very excited for today's video. I've been waiting to sit and film this for so long. I mean, it's been a month. Let's not get crazy, but
I feel like it's been a really long time.
This is episode 2 of a brand new series that I started called Create With Me, Glitter Magic. Basically, this series is about just doing what I can do. Essentially, I just pick up some paintbrushes and go. I only have today to film. So if I don't finish something, then I just will come back to it in the next episode. I'm not putting myself on such a tight timeline as I normally am to completely finish a project for a video. This allows me to
Be flexible with what type of project I'm working on
and how long I want to spend on that project. I enjoy the heck out of the first episode. It also allows me to collect feedback from you guys in the middle of projects. You can always leave your comments, and then the next time I come back and work on it, I can implement some of your ideas, which I think is a really fun thing. I love to include you guys and make things more collaborative when I can, because I think you guys most of the time have very good ideas. Some of you are just nuts crazy. If you did not see the first episode of this, I do highly recommend starting there because you'll have a little bit more context. If you're being defiant and you're not gonna go and watch the first episode like I told you to, that's me slapping your wrist. Last episode, I got started on these 3 squishies. Clearly, I was in a squishy mood last month.
I still very much am in a squishy mood.
But also, I feel like it might be fun to introduce something new today if I have time for it. Now, I couldn't help it. I did mess with these. All of them needed additional coats of puffy paint on top of the areas that I repaired last time. I didn't want to waste this entire second episode just doing additional coats of puffy paint. It takes forever to dry. So I just went ahead and did it off camera, kind of. I filmed part of it, but that's all I've done to these. But the next step is the base coat. So I'm just gonna jump right into that because
I don't really have to think about this.
I know that I'm gonna do a white base coat. We just have to get this done. I got some new paintbrushes. They're so fresh. Look at how
Beautiful they are.
I love them. Okay, so first of all, this little pig squishy, I'm gonna go ahead and put the base coat on it. This is actually a converted unicorn, if you remember from last time. A viewer of mine sent in this squishy, which was their attempt to convert this squishy to a pig, but had some struggles with it, and so I decided to try to redeem that idea by doing my own version. I added a little bow to it, and this is how she's looking right now, so we're gonna let that dry and move on to the next base coat. Next, I have, Next, I'm gonna go ahead and base coat this penguin. This penguin is very special to me because it is one of the first squishies that somebody ever mailed me to do a makeover with. And I am just now actually doing something with it, like 7 years later. I got really excited about painting this one, but then I realized I have zero clue what to actually turn it into. I got a ton of suggestions from you guys, so I'm gonna be looking through some of your comments. The last one that I'm gonna base coat is this big fat bear squishy. This one I do have a very concrete idea for already. I want to do a regular bear wearing a panda costume. This is in honor of my 2-year-old who is obsessed with pandas. So this bear is going to be a bear obsessed with pandas. So it's a bear in a bear costume. Pandas bear costume. Okay, so I got all 3 of those base coated on the front. Of course, I'll have to do the back sides as well. That's gonna take a little while to dry, so I feel like I'm just gonna start something else. I just remembered I bought something. They are acrylic paint markers, so they're just like Poscas. They're by ArtX
With 2 R's?
Artex. No, don't say it like that. Ew. Artex. But I'm excited about these because Poscas have been letting me down. Between the limited color palettes, the cracking of the paint, the exploding of the pen tip, something about them has been just taking me off. The thing that excites me about them is that they are a brush tip, so they don't have that same compression thing which causes the paint to explode. And they also have way more colors than
So I have high hopes for these.
Also my nails. This color is disgusting. I feel like Shrek. And it took me like 5 coats and I could not stomach taking it off and starting with a different nail polish. So this is my nails for the next few days. So yeah, gross. But let me go find something to paint on these with. I found a box. I think somebody might have sent me this box. It looks like it was supposed to have like a top that slides in, but there's no top to it. Kind of bothers me, to be honest, but what if I just decorate it and then just like kind of use it as an organizer in here somewhere, maybe? I don't know. I also brought me paint. This is all my brand of acrylic paint. These are like containers of the final sample. They're exactly the same as the ones in the tubes, but it was just when I was testing out the paint. So yeah, what if I just paint a solid color on each side and then I can use these Artex markers to kind of decorate on top?
That would be cute, right?
Let's do purple on one side. I do want to leave the bottom and the inside unpainted because I want to keep it as functional as possible, but maybe I should just paint the top lip. That would be cute.
Yeah.
A lot of random things collect on my counter as I'm kind of using them. So I might just put this box there and just let them collect inside the box, and then once it gets full, then I know I need to put those things away. I love little organizational systems like that. It just...
Oh, I like it.
It looks pretty pigmented. I don't even know if I'm gonna need a second coat on this. This is pretty nice paint. So I'm gonna let that dry and then come back to the rest of the sides. Get that lid out of here.
You're ugly.
Let me check on my little darlings here. Are you guys dry yet? This girl is verging on dry. I'll just throw on another white layer and maybe it'll help kind of smooth out some of these little ridges. I don't know why, but I can never see the texture super clearly until I put on the white base coat, and then all the imperfections show up. I am really hoping to get some good color on these squishies though. I'm gonna be mad if all I get done is the base coat. I'm gonna be coming for somebody. It's myself, because there's nobody else to blame. Second layer of the base coat done on her.
What about this penguin?
I think he could still use another coat. There you go.
And you, my little sweetie.
I know with my panda design, a lot of this is going to be white in its final form, so I want it pristine, perfect white. Oh, don't come for me. I almost got attacked by a paintbrush. Although the ears I know are gonna be black, so maybe I don't need to go crazy on the ears as I slather more paint on the ears. Okay. There we go. While I'm waiting for that to dry, I feel like now would be a good time to start mixing some paint for these, but I really need to solidify my ideas first, especially for this penguin, because I haven't a clue what I'm doing, so I don't know what colors to mix. So let's see what kind of ideas you guys had for him. I think you should turn the penguin into a rock hopper. What's a rock hopper? Oh, one of those. The penguins with the hair and the eyebrows. Yeah, maybe. Probably not. For the penguin, you could do an oxymoron. Penguins are known for living in Arctic climates. I think you could do the opposite for this penguin and do something like a tropical theme. That's a fun idea. You could make the penguin snow cone themed, make him a really, really pale icy blue, give him light blue eyes, give him a little sauce drizzle and sprinkles. Oh,
Okay.
you have a very clear vision. Do Willie's sister that has a lollipop hammer. Okay. Make the penguin a grouchy penguin because he doesn't have something like a fish. So he's mad that he doesn't have a fish. You should make the penguin a friend of Darla and they can both be painters together.
That's a cute idea.
The perfect penguin idea is to have it wearing a jersey with the number 1 because it was like one of my first squishies. That's actually so cute though. Since it's the first one you ever received, it should reflect that. Maybe make him old, like a grandpa. Hi Moriah from me and my daughter Violet, all the way from Northern Ireland. For the penguin, since it was one of your first squishies, you should call them Mo and theme them on some of your best creations like Pickle Derp Lemon Georgie.
Oh.
That would be kind of cute. A pickle themed penguin? I needed help with ideas, but now I have so many ideas, I don't even know which one to choose. Also, I am very aware that by putting all of these ideas out there, some of you have attached to one of those ideas, and I'm not gonna do all of them. So the one that I don't do that you've attached to, now you're upset. So now I've made people angry. So now it's chaos. Let me let the paint dry. Okay, let me, I don't know at this point. I am gonna start mixing colors for the other guys though, because I already have solidified ideas for the pig and the bear. For the bear's natural fur color, I want it to be a nice gentle brown. I'm gonna take some of this. This is actually really nice. I might use this one as is for the darker tone and just add some of this for the lighter tone. Oh, that's gorgeous. This is my brown bear. And then the costume will just be black and white because it's a panda. I'm getting paint everywhere. For the pig, I want a light pink and a lighter pink. Okie doke, done.
I'm gonna go ahead and put another color on this box.
Let's go with blue. I'm just winging it here. I have no plan. I'm just painting colors on a box.
That's so fun.
Blue side done. Okay, who's dry now? I might get out my hairdryer. Freeze. Here we go. I really needed to power through some of these base coats, so I went ahead and just base coated away frantically, trying to cover these freaking squishies in white. I also added a purple side to my box and then a green side to my box. So we got a 4-color block box. But at this point, everything is wet.
Everything.
So I think I'm gonna try to mock up some different ideas that I got from you guys digitally while I'm waiting for my paint to dry. So, picture time.
Smile, sweetie.
Okay. Ugh, he's sticky. This is a really bad picture, but whatever, we get the idea. I'm curious to see what the slushy idea would look like. Let's see, so I'm just gonna cover him in like an icy blue color scheme as they described, but it's not really screaming snow cone immediately though. I don't know, maybe if I add like little snow cone texture to his head and his body, I don't know, then it just kind of looks like little speckles. I'm not sure that that's really coming across. They did mention adding a drizzle and sprinkles. Does that help?
Maybe. It's kind of cute.
And then some sort of accessory to represent the snow cone. I don't know how to do that. Usually a snow cone is white, so maybe just covering his entire body with white and doing like stripes, like a snow cone kind of look. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I love that enough. What about the character idea? Theming him off of some of my main characters. What? That is gonna look crazy fast. So I'm just gonna do Georgie for the face, and then I just threw on Pickle's spine colors and pattern on there. That just looks so bizarre. No. Derp didn't even make it, and it already looks crazy. So what if we just do this? Just Pickle theme. That's what a basic Pickle theme penguin looks like. Okay. Let's try the jersey idea. I did a little blue jersey, added a number 1, put some little colorful sprinkles on it, but then I realized that was the only part of the suggestion, so I don't really know what to do with the rest of the penguin. How about instead of going for like jet black and white and bright orange, like a typical penguin color scheme, we tone all of it down and do like pastel penguin? That's kind of cute. I mean, keep in mind, these are super rough. They're just quickly mock something up very sloppily just to get an idea of what it would look like, but obviously, you know, his face would look better than that. I would hope. So we have the pastel penguin wearing a jersey, blue snow cone penguin, or Penguin the Pickle. I'm not like
Obsessed with any of these ideas,
but I kind of like all of them. So I am gonna put up a poll on the community tab a few days after I release this video. So keep a lookout for it. And I'm gonna ask, which of these 3 do you like the best? And then we'll know for sure. But for now, I really need to get some color on some freaking squishies or else. Finally, this pig is looking relatively reasonable. I mean, the back is still very rough, but I am just desperate to paint at least some color on these squishies. Going in with the pink, we're gonna start painting this pig. Oh, this is way darker than I wanted. Nope, don't like it. Nope, nope. That's as far as we got, and it's been shut down. I just want a nice pale pink pig. Yeah, that's nicer. That's better.
Oh, it's looking very cute.
It's looking very piggish. Okay, and we're back to drying time. How about my box?
Will you be my friend?
The base colors are nice and painted and dry. I really just want to jump into using these paint pens because I'm so curious, but I have to come up with what I'm gonna do. I feel like I should do like a ribbon of rainbow traveling around the whole box and then just like different characters interacting with it. I don't even know if I want to worry about the characters right now though. I'm just gonna paint in the rainbow. I'm just too eager to test these pens out. Oh, they're beautiful. I'm just gonna start with these basic colors and see how much I like them. Let's see how they do. Oh, I just discovered something. So if you push this bottom, paint kind of flows into it. Oh, that is so much better.
Ooh.
Okay, I kind of like it. I'm going for my chair inspired rainbow, you know, the one with the red. I keep using it because I just really like how it looks. But anyway, I did notice these are significantly easier to use than Posca's. The flexible brush tip is so much nicer. It's not so stiff, so it doesn't scratch up the paint underneath, and it just goes on so much smoother. I will say I am noticing as the paint dries, the pink is cracking a little bit, so that is not completely solved with these, but I think I might have pressed the bottom one too many times on the pink and I kind of overloaded it a little bit. So I'm hopeful that none of the other colors will crack, but I will be using these more for sure. And I will be purchasing them in every single color. Wow, this is a really wonky looking rainbow though. I will fix it. It shall look better than this. But it is the end of the day. I have to wrap up. I don't know how. I spent this whole day painting 3 Squishies white, 1 coat of pink, and a box with a wonk rainbow on it. As you can see, this stuff takes time. Okay, this is why I can't do squishy makeovers every single week, as some people suggest I do. But I've learned a crucial lesson. If base coats are involved, I will do that in between videos. Just because I feel like an entire episode for base coats is just a lot of base coats. I will do that for you next time, okay, I promise. But I hope that regardless of this being what I did today, I hope you enjoyed this video. So next episode, I will jump right into painting the color and designing these things. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys next Friday. Bye.